I would say you've been in the business for nearly 20 years, close to 20 years, if not 20 years. How do you
No, 20.
manage to,
I started my career in 2002. I mean, I started shoot in 2002. So yeah, technically 20.
technically 20 years, how do you manage to uh, stay in the business, be fit, be healthy, still look very beautiful? How do you manage to do that?
I
Because
think
20
of
years
it,
is
I
long
will.
for a heroine.
Ah, I think I'm just fortunate and lucky that um, I'm I'm getting to do the films that I'm doing now. I can very happily say it's. I know a lot of people say it's like a second innings in the industry post marriage. They say it's the second innings, and I think my second innings is way stronger than what was before marriage. And I'm very happy to choose the films that I'm a part of, and I'm really thankful and grateful that makers still call me today. With they say, "Madam, we've got a character for you, we've got a movie for you, or we've got a heroine-oriented project for you, where we want you to lead the project and take it forward and things like that." So I'm really happy and fortunate that people um, are putting their faith in me, and I just hope that the projects that I'm already a part of, I hope I've not let the makers down.
But my question, if I can rephrase my question, how do you manage to stay fit for so long, for 20 long
Oh,
years?
for now, I swear by this. I do yoga 3 times a week, 3 days a week. Please do it, because this power yoga it's so refreshing, and it makes you feel good at the end of the day. So I swear by yoga, because I was one of the most laziest persons you could ever meet. I would never hit the gym. I was never a workaholic, as in terms of fitness freak in that way. Uh, but now that I joined yoga, it's been a year that I have started yoga, and I swear by it. It's amazing. And now, even if one day I don't get to do it, it's like FOMO. I really miss it. So I keep calling my teacher and I keep telling her, I said, listen, I'm missing yoga. I want to do it. And I try to squeeze it in as much as possible when I'm working.
Uh, See, I would say you've in the last 20 years, you had your ups and you have your downs. And of course, being in the spotlight, there's a lot of speculations about your professional life, about your personal life. How do you handle all these speculations and these rumors that keep popping up? Does it hurt you, or how do you manage to stay grounded?
Not really. I mean, I think more than me, it's sort of my family is a little. They react a little more to it. Like, oh, listen, I read this news, and why is it like this? I'm like, listen, everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Don't react too much into it. Don't read too much into it. Because I always feel if you add fuel to the fire, then people will think that there's something wrong with it. But one valuable lesson that I learned from my father was never pay heed to it, because you know what's right. You are answerable only to your parents and to your immediate family. And by that, I mean my parents and my husband and his family. I am not answerable to anybody else. So as long as we know what the truth is, I don't think there's any need to react to any sort of rumors. So I keep telling my mother also. She even 2 days back, she gave me a call and she said one of her friends called her and said this is the some news has come. I listen, don't call me. If there is some irrelevant, illogical, useless rumor, don't ever call me. If it is true, I myself, if anything, if there is any rumor, if there's any news, I will tell you beforehand before you get to know it from media. So if there's any news about me, I will tell you personally. Why will media tell you and I not tell you? I'm like, don't react to all of that. Just keep the phone, tell auntie, I'm so sorry about it, but don't please tell them also not to react. Because it doesn't make any sense. So all these things, I just take it money and leave it out the other, because I know there's no truth to it.
Now, this is Priyamani. 20 years, a lot of films, over 60 plus films. I'm sure there must have been some films that you might have missed out due to various reasons. Any regrets or any films that you regret doing?
No, not at all. Um, though I do feel bad sometimes when when you really want something to work out and it didn't. Um, you do feel bad about it, and I did feel bad for a couple of films which didn't come my way. But I always believe that, and this my husband always tells me, he says, if one door closes, one door will always open. And if this is not the thing, God definitely has planned something bigger and better for you. So don't feel bad that you lost this opportunity, because definitely there is something bigger and better waiting for you on the other side. So just be patient, it will come to you. So I swear I believe by what that particular what he said. I believe it. And yes, initially I used to feel very bad that, Arey, why didn't this work out? But at the end of the day, I think it was better. But it was best that I wasn't part of some of those projects.
So, Priyamani, my last question, my concluding question. You've been, a reality show host. You've been an, actor in several industries, and you've seen a lot of young talents coming up, at a very young age. What is your piece of advice who people who've just got into the world of show business? They've just achieved fame and they just don't know how to handle success or things of, they've just, what is your piece of advice for them?
See, one thing I would tell them is be patient, work hard. There's always a long route and a short route to success. I would say always take the long route. Classic example is living right here. I've been in the industry for 20 years and I'm still working very hard to this date. I get up every day. If I'm shooting and according to the shoot requirements, if they want you to get up at 3, 4 in the morning, I do it. Work hard. Don't worry about success. It will definitely come to you. If not today, tomorrow, it will definitely come. It is there in your thing. But just be patient and just keep working hard. Just keep that in mind that, there is a long way and there's a short way. Short way will reach you. It will get you to success very quickly, but you will not know how to maintain it. Not saying that long way you may not know, but even if you do achieve success in the short way or the long way, I would always say, don't forget where you started. Don't forget your roots. Always remember where you started. That will always be grounded all the time.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.